Hey yo, what's poppin', B? It's your boy here, and we are back. We got these new banners today, so let's go ahead and check them out here. These are the Mythic Remix banners and the Legendary Remix banners. So, of course, we got one for Ooler, and then we got one for Claude. I peeped the banner list, and both of them actually look pretty good, right? Like, there's some definitely good stuff you could go for here. The problem is, Choose Your Legends is literally in, like, 4 days. So, I mean, as an orb siphon trying to, like, milk every last drop of orbs from us as they humanly can before CYL, I guess that's why this is here. But they're not bad banners, so let's take a look. We'll look at Claude's banner first. On colorless, of course, we have Legendary Claude himself. Pretty good unit after his remix, and not only that, but he picked up Guidance 4, which is obviously a very good skill for fodder. So he's on colorless, and he is color sharing with Hortensia, who is another really good unit. You can use her for a lot of fodder skills. She's an arcane hero, so that comes in handy. You're able to give her any echo skill available to her, so like Soaring Echo would be probably the main thing you'd want to give to her specifically, but she can pick up like all the other ones too. And of course, fodder is very easy to come by for her being a ranged flyer. There's a lot of good stuff that you could give her. Instead of Attack and Speed Catch 4, you could actually give her Attack and Speed Mastery now from the new Nefany and, who was it, Sakura combo that we got on the most recent banner. So, a very good unit. Again, her weapon is great, and then also her C skill is what really sells her with the support and the Kanto and all that stuff. So, a very good unit there. Then on red, we have Plumeria color sharing with Altina. Now, these two units have remixed quite a while ago, so as far as, like, usability goes, I mean, Plumeria is just a Mythic Dancer for offense. That's always going to be useful, and, of course, both of them are offensive Mythic heroes, meaning that you can just summon extra merges for them to raise your score in Aether Raid's offense. That's always a good thing, so regardless of them being aged or anything of the sort, it doesn't really matter. You just go ahead and pump merges into them to score better. And Plumeria herself, I actually like quite a bit. Her dance effect is pretty solid. She gives a guaranteed follow-up, and then also Hexblade and all stats of 5 to the target danced ally. You could also go further with, like, Firestorm Dance or Rockslide Dance or whatever. So, a very good unit. Okay, then on blue, we have the Peony unit, accompanied by the legendary Dimitri. Now, this guy has definitely seen better days. His remix is okay, but he's just missing, like, quite a bit of things to compete. Also, having a beast skill preference is not really what we want right now, especially not for infantry types, because prevents him from getting Lagu's Friend and other possibly good skills. All of the best beast skills are for infantry for whatever reason, so he kind of missed out on that. But you could still give him a lot of other good stuff if you wanted to, like distant bonus doubler, and for the C skill you give him a bunch of other stuff too, like Breath of Life 4 and so on. Well, okay, they're not going to show us the refine here, but his refine was solid. His B skill is solid. It's got like Omni Pulsing, then it does guard and stuff like that. So he's okay, but he's not like really that impressive as far as like current meta stuff is concerned. And like we said with Plumeria, Peony is also a pretty solid unit, just being an offensive Mythic Dancer. So merges for her is good. And then finally on green, which I actually think green is probably the best color here, because we have Mythic Dagger, and then we also have Arcane Lucina, probably the best Arcane Axe in the game right now, accompanied by just a very solid unit. And then you can give her quite a lot of fodder too. You can give her like No Quarter, you give her Prime 4, you can give her quite a lot of stuff. She's a nice fodder option, and just a nice unit for using. And then Dagger, of course, very awesome unit for both like offensive Mythic seasons as well as like summoner duels. She's just very good with the Pathfinder and the support. And she has Hexblade for fodder, which is rare, but it's not really what we're looking for right now as far as ace skills go. So yeah, I would say probably green is in first for me, followed by colorless, and then red, and then blue is in dead last. And then over here on the Ooler banner, so Ooler is of course the most recent remix alongside Claude, so she's definitely got a lot better. She has the ability to use Potent, and then she also gets her instant desperation effect. She's cutting some DR effects, so she's definitely a lot better. It's just that, like, the way that she tries to play by being an offensive unit that tries to steal the show for herself, That's not really what we want for our offensive Mythic heroes. We just generally want them to be support units. So Ooler has always had this problem as far as that is concerned, but as being a damage dealer now, she's definitely one of the better options with her new beast skill and her new weapon. And then as far as fodder is concerned, she picked up attack and speed 04, which is whatever. They could, if they wanted to be real nice, they would have gave her like attack speed incited instead, or even attack speed pledge, but it is what it is. And she is accompanied by Ivy, who is a very good attuned hero. She has probably the best flying echo skill you can get. Soaring Echo, awesome on all your non-preference flyers. And then she herself is still a pretty good unit with Far Trace, and then her weapon, she also has Potent, and then she can move 3 spaces, or if you'd prefer, you can have her warp in with an ally support. So she's still a great unit. She's got great fodder, and I mean, blue is certainly in first place on this one. Then on red, we have Sothis, who is Dookie. And then we have Marth, who is... he's actually pretty good. I did an infantry speed tier list, and believe it or not, Legendary Marth is the fastest Marth in the game. He's faster than Emblem Marth, and he's faster than CYL 5 Marth after his refine, right? So, like, that's crazy to me, that this guy is still the fastest Marth. So, if you're a Marth fan, this guy is not a bad idea to build up. And his B skill is whatever. You could just ditch that immediately for Lagu's Friend or something else. You could give him Distant Bonus Doubler, which stacks because his weapon refine came with Bonus Doubler. So there's a lot of awesome stuff you can do with him. And then he is accompanied by Sothis, as we said, but there's nothing really to say about her. She's just bad. Okay, then on colorless, we have 2 offensive Mythic heroes once again. It seems like they got the memo on that, right? Like, if people are going to be summoning on these banners, it's mainly going to be to pick up the Mythic heroes a lot easier, and if they are able to raise your score for offense, then that's definitely very good. Milla, of course, has gained so much as far as being an offensive Mythic hero. You can give her high Dragon Wall now, so she has essentially half of Warp Bubble. And then you can give her like a Scowl A skill. You can give her Dragon's Roar. So there's a lot going on for Milla right now. Then she's accompanied by Air, who is definitely seen some better days. You could give her Potent Disarm Trap, which is okay, but I can't really imagine Air being able to kill anything, especially not with the way defense is set up right now with a bunch of like sturdy and stubborn units protected by Hater and things, or not Hater, Haythrun, and a bunch of other, like, good far saves and near saves that are just being supported by Breath of Life and things like that. Then they've got, like, hardy fighters, so they can insta-charge Aegis and Pavis and stuff. It's pretty tough to, like, break through the tanks right now in AR. So Air, not really going to be able to do much in the way of that. But still, being an offensive Mythic hero you can merge up to score higher is still good. And then finally, on green, we have Yune, who is... at this point, I mean, she's not really doing much better than Sothis, honestly, considering the fact that they're both defense Mythic heroes. And the one cool thing about Sothis, or Yune, was the fact that she could just debuff the enemy's entire team from wherever they were on the map. But we have so many better units that can do that right now that it's hard to justify running Yune. Even on defense teams, like, you really don't want to run her. And then Byleth here, who... ah, man, this guy, they could have gave him so much more on his refine, and they just didn't. So, unfortunate for him, but it is what it is. So, here he is, and I guess, like, if you want to score better for offense, or not offense, but, like, in Legendary seasons and in Allegiance battles, I guess, where he has the pair-up, you could go for that. But, yeah, not my recommendation as far as Legendary heroes would go. So... yeah, definitely blue is in first place, and blue is probably the only color you should be worried about on this banner. So, yeah, that's going to wrap us up for this. We'll go ahead and do our free polls and see if we can get lucky here. I'm going to go for colorless to try and get Hortensia. Or maybe I should go for green. Maybe we should try to get Lucina instead of Hortensia, huh? Who do we think is better here? Oh, that's an interesting one. Who would I want more for fodder? Maybe Lucina, because I think you can give Lucina more stuff. Yeah, let's go for Lucina. Let's go for green. Not like I'm getting Lucina, right? So I don't even know why I deliberated on that so long when it's not like we're going to get Lucina. Okay, then over here we'll go for blue, and then... I don't have a copy of Ooler at all, so that would be great. Okay, that is not Ooler. That is the wonderful Larichel. So, yeah, that's going to wrap us up, guys, for this video here. Oh, we have some more free summons we could do. We also have all of the tickets. I didn't even use them yet from the special rate banner. Where is that? Okay, yeah, it's all the way at the end. I don't even know, like, what the unit list is. I haven't checked yet, so I would be summoning here without even knowing what I'm trying to get, which probably not the best idea. Maybe, like, Ninian and Tiki are still not refined yet, so maybe they could be interesting, but, like, other than that, I don't really think there's anything here that I would want. Yeah, to see the list of these heroes, this is going to take a while, because there's a lot of stuff on there. So maybe we'll save that for another video, but yeah, like I said, guys, already, you don't really want to be summoning on these two banners with Choose Your Legends right around the corner. We should be getting the Fate channel in 2 days, I believe. And then after that, it'll be the next reset following the trailer where we get the actual banner. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. This is your boy Tacho signing out. So take care, and I'll catch y'all again on the flip side.